Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the start of a new week, July 24th, 2017, and welcome to another edition of the Mike Prince Show. I am your host, the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. As always, we have so much to cover in such a short time. We'll go over the Prairie A&M University 43rd National Alumni Association meeting, convention. We'll talk a little bit more about the Ole Miss situation. Irving wants out of Cleveland, and so much more to come to you on this lovely Monday morning. Hope that everybody is doing well on a Monday. I know we always try to minimize and give how hard it is for us to get up on Monday mornings and how to get the week started and things of that nature, but it's always good to know that you're in the land of the living and you're on top of the ground and the ground is not on top of you. And I have a remedy to my Mondays. I call them my blue Mondays. And if you don't mind, I'm going to start this Monday off with a little remedy for my blue Mondays. In my soul, Lord, in my soul, far greater signal God's soul. Far greater signal God's soul. Says far greater signal God's soul. Far greater signal God's soul. In my soul, in my soul. Now, if that can't help you, I don't know what will. If it don't help anybody else, it helps me. Welcome again. As always, you can reach us by way of Twitter as Radio Guy. Instagram is OBN-Radio. Our website is OBN-Radio.com. And, of course, if you're in the Prairie View area, you can listen to us at 87.9 FM. Don't forget, we're on TuneIn at Open Mic Broadcast Network. It is always a joy and a pleasure to present to you these shows, and had a great opportunity this past weekend to be the keynote speaker for the Prairie View A&M University National Alumni Association breakfast. And what a powerful, overwhelming experience for me personally. I would never, ever, ever be the same. I am so grateful and so thankful for that opportunity that was presented to me to be the speaker. And man, what warm reception, what an absolute great response from PV Nation. And when you're sitting there, now I've been a graduate of Prairie View for 24, almost 25 years now, and some would consider me old school. But I was sitting at my particular table with the National Alumni Association President Carl Young. He was class of 1959. And I had another distinguished guest at our table, Sister Randall. She was class of 1949. And I began to realize that I am a puppy compared to these two sitting at this table, but we all were connected by our beloved university, Prairie View A&M University, and it was just a great, great experience, something that I will never, ever forget, and I am truly thankful. As a matter of fact, we're going to have the actual speech itself posted on our site here soon, so if you follow us, you can follow us on Twitter at Radio Guy, and once that post has been set up. We will release that to you. We also have a video that's going to be coming real soon about that. But, man, it was just great all the way around. And I believe next year the meeting will be in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, PV Nation is truly something that you need to experience if you've never experienced it. And I'm not just saying it because I was the speaker or anything, but it's just great, and it's a good way to raise funds for scholarships to help students experience the PV experience. And it's just an awesome all-around event. Some great people like Eula Rashad, Irma Sadberry, Mr. George Higgs, and all these people, they work tirelessly throughout the year for this successful run, and another successful run it was. We're going to take us a break. When we come back, we'll get into this morning's show. A lot to get done. Hopefully we'll get through it all. If not, we'll try to push some back to the next day. But you listen to the Mike Prince Show, Monday morning edition. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm LaTanya Chapel. I am a proud graduate of Prairie A&M University. I am the local agent for Farmers Insurance here in Hempstead, Texas, waiting to handle your insurance needs. Here at the Chapel Agency, we offer affordable and reliable insurance for your auto, home, life, or business all across Texas. We believe in taking care of our customers like family. We will help you find the right combination of personalized insurance coverage at just the right price to fit your needs. So come on down and meet our friendly staff or give us a call at 979-826-3026. Again, 979-826-3026.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
The Open Mic Broadcast Network is a community-based radio station that was established in 2002. We have been dedicated to local, regional, and community programming with coverage for high school, collegiate sports, ministries, and information. Our goal is to provide quality, productive, and positive programming that reflects the community that we serve. Visit our website, ktorradio.com and OBN-Radio.com.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Hopefully, or somewhere comfortable listening to this morning's edition of the Mike Prince Show. Of course, you can catch us on our website at OBN-Radio.com. We simulcast at KTORradio.com. And don't forget our low-tech app. It is simply dialing in a phone number, keeping it locked in on your phone. You have access to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That number is 605-477-5066. As we get right into this morning's first segment, there's still trouble brewing up at Ole Miss. Now, the quarterback for Ole Miss, Sean Patterson's father, has jumped in on the powwow. He's saying that Houston's nut timing of the lawsuit against Ole Miss was just absolutely terrible and selfish, and that Nutt could have waited until after media day, and he said because the kids are the ones being destroyed, and he needs to keep his personal grudges, and let the timing be at a later date. Now, if you're asking me, any time would have been a bad time to launch off this lawsuit. Lawsuits are never at the right time, no matter what is going on in one's life. So for that, I do understand the disappointment that Patterson's father is feeling, that, hey, this is supposed to be about my son. He's coming out. You know, he's one of the 3 players featured from Ole Miss to be a part of this media day. We just had media day for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. I do get it. I do understand how all of that holds true. However, Nutt just asked Ole Miss to back up and give an apology. And then all of a sudden, they catch wind of Freeze's quote-unquote misdial, and the gates just burst open. Now, I stated on last week, if this was a misdial, if this really was a misdial, why do you just flee? Nutt has had opportunity to find this information, or was it leaked to him? I don't know. But Freeze looks more guilty fleeing than just batten down the hatches and say, let's get it on. Let's do what has to be done. So Nutt filed this suit one day before the Rebels were set to do their media day at the SEC media day. And so it kind of cast overcast on the three players that were supposed to be highlighted during this event. But isn't it also about the coach and getting to hear from the leader and how things are going? And so if it was something, so once again, it's still a big mess. Patterson's father's on record for saying he had to have his moment in the sun because he doesn't have it any longer. And I think it's a little bit more than that. Sometimes when you deal in the dirtiness of politics, and this is all politics, it can really, really get rough. So it's going to continue to unfold. Meanwhile, you got some names popping up of potential candidates for the next head coaching job, but it still remains to be seen on what the sanctions are going to be from the NCAA before you could really go in and get somebody to step in and say, hey, okay, here it is. It's your job now. Dig us out of this miry clay, if you will, and help us to put this behind us as far as possible. But it's going to be some dark days ahead. And trust me, I do know about dark days. We weather them ourselves at Prairie View. But nonetheless, change does come. And after a while, when the dust settles, they'll get things back into the saddle again. Now, once again, you got these names floating up on who would be the next one to replace Mr. Hugh Freeze. And at the top of the list was Lane Kiffin. Even though he brings some baggage of his own, Chip Kelly, then Les Miles. Now, of those three, I believe Les Miles would actually be a pretty good fit. Now, it would be an opportunity for Les Miles to stick it back to LSU if back in the SEC. I actually was kind of pulling for Les Miles to end up with the Missouri job, being a Missouri native. I would have liked to see Les Miles come and take his stab at leading the Missouri Tigers, who I personally feel like should have stayed in the Big 12, but who am I? So the carousel shall begin, and the changes shall soon take place, and we'll see how all of that comes to fruition. And speaking of changes, there's some screaming, kicking, and shouting going on in Cleveland, and we'll talk all about that when we return. You listen to the Mike Prince Show, Monday edition, July 24th. Keep where you got it. We'll be right back. Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the Open Mic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
This is Willie Simmons, head football coach at Prairie A&M University. I'm sitting here with my main man, Mike Prince. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Listen to the Mike Prince Show weekdays on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mike Prince Show. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, the fastest 30 minutes in Prairie, Texas. Just talked last segment about the troubles that are brewing in Ole Miss, but trouble is not just in the South. It's up in the Midwest as well. Mr. Kyrie Irving has let it be known that he wants out of Cleveland. The number one draft choice of the 2011 NBA draft says he is tired of being under the shadow of LeBron James. His claim to fame is that when he was drafted, it was discussed that they were going to build a team around him before LeBron made his return back to Cleveland. And now Kyrie says he wants out. He said he'd rather go to the Knicks or the Spurs, and he does not want to be under the shadow of the king, LeBron James. Now, there are two words that continue to jump out to me about this particular story. And I'll get back to that in just a second. Meanwhile, LeBron is saying, I'm not waiving my no-trade clause. I'm not leaving until I want to leave, which is all indication that LeBron is kind of pushing the issue as well. Going back to those two words that come to mind to me, and number one is ego. Ego. The other one is selfish. Kyrie has gone to the championship 3 consecutive years since LeBron's return to Cleveland. Kyrie, if you want to be the man, and I know you've made a couple of clutch shots, then keep working your way to being the man. You have by far the best teammate, well, let me rephrase that, the best basketball player as a teammate. And you have rocks in your jaws because you want the team to be built around you. I thought the goal of being on a team was making it to the championship and possibly winning some championships. You do have 1 out of 3. In baseball, you're batting .333. Not bad. Hopefully the next time you get there, you can balance it out and be .500. But I understand, but I don't understand. Yes, you have a talent. Yes, you are a clutch shooter. But is it really just about you? Is it even really just about LeBron? Meanwhile, LeBron was tweeting with a song, a couple of lyrics, some are suggesting or in reference to Kyrie Irving, like, hey, bro, you want to bounce? Bounce. Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Doesn't matter to me. But nonetheless, the trouble is brewing in Cleveland. Meanwhile, back in New York, the Carmelo Anthony drama continues to fester. Carmelo's bosses at the time, the Knickerbockers, are saying, hey, man, we're going to do everything we can to make it. So my question to Carmelo is this. If they decide not to trade you, do you not play? Do you sit out? Do you quit? Or do you continue to go through the motions? Because I've stated my point that I believe Carmelo Anthony is a very exceptional talent. But he's a guy that, for whatever reason, in my own observation, in my own opinion, he turns it on and turns it off when he feels like it. And if you want to be the man, as Kyrie is saying he wants to be the man, You have to have consistent intensity all the way around. I don't know how they're going to work this out. Maybe they can shake hands and learn that there are enough toys to go around and share everything that is everything, and hopefully these guys can make it right and put their egos in their back pockets and get together and continue on the run that they've been on. And you signed a 5-year contract, Kyrie. LeBron has one more year left, and they're saying he's going to head out west just like everybody else has done. So if you can just wait out one more year, you'll have your wish. It'll be your team. But if you want out, who am I to tell you that you can't have out? Speaking of out, I got to take a break. And when we come back, we'll make an announcement that we've been holding back since last week. It's now time to release the hounds. You listen to the Mike Prince Show. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566, 936-931-5566, or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566, 936-931-5566.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, reminding you to follow me on Twitter, Radio Guy. Instagram is OBN-Radio, and our website is OBNRadio.com and KTORradio.com. As we were making the break, talking about Kyrie Irving and his situation on how he wants to be the man. And I've just been trained and taught that you work with the best you have, and when you don't like your situation, work your way out of that situation. Don't just sit down in the middle of the floor and act like a big old baby. So hopefully Kyrie can work his way out of that situation. These guys demand trades, and then when they get these trades, and I know I'm supposed to be in another segment right now, but I just thought about this. When they get these trades and they make these requests, what happens when they flop? What happens when they just tank out? Do you then ask for your money back as an owner? Do you then just release them on principle? Or, but wait a minute, if I spend so much money on these guys that I can't just chop my money off, how about if you start penalizing these guys? You're demanding trades like this. If we take this trade, we pay you X amount of dollar. If you have lack of performance or your evaluation doesn't come out just as we think it should, that we take some of that money back. I'm just saying, who am I? They're happy when they sign these contracts, and then if something don't go their way, that's why I have a problem with the NBA. But I said I was through with that segment. Let me move on. We have a big announcement to make here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network on this edition of the Mike Prince Show, and that is that we will be live in Norfolk, Virginia, this coming Friday, July 28th, for the MEAC Media Day coverage. We will be broadcasting live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be on Channel 1, just as we did for the SWAC Media Day, and we'll have the commissioner, all the coaches, and a few players lined up for your entertainment value here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're truly thankful and blessed for the opportunity to continue to lead out and be the voice of student athletics. We're looking forward to it. It will be 10 a.m. Central Standard Time that we go. Let me make sure that's right. No, it will be 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, because it will start at 9 a.m. at Norfolk and will be 8 a.m. live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Of course, we will have all coaches lined up, the commissioner lined up, and it's going to be a very, very exciting time here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Don't forget, you can lock in at OBN-Radio.com and listen live on Channel 1. It'll also be simulcast at KTORradio.com. So be sure to visit those two websites and go ahead and lock that in. And you can follow me on Twitter at Radio Guy. We'll be sending out reminders and getting everything lined up. We'll be in position, locked and loaded, ready to go at your disposal. So it is an exciting time here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're continuing to grow. Of course, we focus on the Southwestern Athletic Conference in addition to the MEAC Conference, and we've added the Tuskegee Golden Tigers from the SIAC. Their broadcast will be right here exclusively on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and that will be on Channel 2. So there is so much going on, and as always, it's never, ever enough time to get things going. I want to remind you that we do have a message line. Our message line is a line that you can call in, leave your thoughts, comments, and even ask questions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You simply have to dial a number, 713-570-6736. You dial that number, and you can leave your information for us right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, in particular for the Mike Prince Show. We do have Our Journey Alive, which features the host, Miss Sophia Stroller. She will be featured today at 10 a.m. on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We have the Sports Report. We have our community reports coming up for the Prairie View city limits of Prairie View, Texas. We have so much more that is en route for you, and we are excited to be the station designed with you in mind, serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and you have been listening to the Monday morning edition of the Mike Prince Show. As always, I never seem to have enough time. But I tell you what, the Lord says the same. He delays his coming, and the creek don't rise. We'll meet you tomorrow morning, same place, same time, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.